Hi guys, welcome to today's video where we will be discussing some very important MCQs on ELT. Recently मैंने एक वीडियो अपलोड किया था discussing the tricks on how to remember the ELT methods because most of them are overlapping and we find it very difficult differentiating one from the other. If you haven't yet watched that video, you can click the I button and watch that video before proceeding to the questions. Let's move on and begin with the questions. The first question is Suggestopedia is a portmanteau of the words. ऑप्शंस को तो देख के आपको लगेगा कि इसका आंसर ए होना चाहिए, लेकिन इसका आंसर है बी, दैट इज सजेशन एंड पेडागोजी एंड नॉट सजेशन एंड एनसाइक्लोपीडिया. सो डू रिमेंबर. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज सजेस्टोपीडिया हैज़ डेवलप्ड इनटू 4 phases. Which of the following is not one of them? A. Introduction, B. Concert session, C. Elaboration, and D. Hypnosis. So your answer is D. Hypnosis. It has developed into following 4 phases: introduction, concert session, elaboration, and production. Introduction में the teacher teaches material in a playful manner instead of merely like telling the rules of grammar and analyzing lexics. And it's an indirect kind of teaching where the teacher does not directly tell the rules but instead introduces the material in a playful manner. Then in the concert session, there is a music played in the background and the teacher teaches with proper intonation. Intonation means the rising and falling of the tone. And then elaboration, where the teacher acts more like a consultant. And then production, where the student simultaneously speaks and interact in the target language without interruption or correction. So सजेस्टोपीडिया में एक चीज़ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट याद रखने का है कि म्यूज़िक से रिलेटेड है. एक काम इन्वायरमेंट म्यूज़िक के साथ बनाया जाता है. मोस्टली इट इज़ क्लासिकल सॉन्ग्स एंड म्यूज़िक्स. उस इन्वायरमेंट में पढ़ाया जाता है. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज विच मेथड ऑफ ELT इज़ बेस्ड ऑन द बिहेवियरिस्ट थियरी. So your options are Army method, Suggestopedia, communicative language teaching, and total physical response. If you need more time in some question, you can just pause the video. The answer is Army method. It is also known as audiolingual method and new key method. The next question is which method of ELT is based on the linguistic theory of communicative competence. Communicative competence means the rules of communication, like all the grammar, syntax and all. That is called the communicative competence. The exam options are total physical response, the natural approach, communicative language teaching, and the oral approach or situational language teaching. Well, आपको ऑप्शन से ही पता चल रहा होगा, इसका आंसर सी है. So communicative, I have also given some explanation. It originated in response to perceived inadequacy of the notion of linguistic competence. Linguistic competence के response में आया था communicative competence. ठीक है. Next question है which method of ELT has trial and error method है. Well, this has also been a PYQ, so it becomes very important. The options are A, the silent way, B, communicative language teaching, C, the natural approach, and D, the grammar translation method. So the answer is silent way, जिसमें teacher remains as silent as possible and lets the learner use the target language, and error करे it's alright, but error से खुद ही सीखे. And this method emphasizes learner autonomy and active student participation. यहाँ पे teacher जो है he mixes silence with gestures. सिर्फ silence नहीं, she can also use gestures and give commands through gestures. The next question is given below are 2 statements about task-based language learning. Statement 1 is task-based language learning has its origin in communicative language teaching and is a subcategory of it. Second one is assessment is primarily based on task outcome rather than on accuracy of prescribed language forms. So you have to choose the correct statement. Which of the following is correct? The answer is option C. Both the statements are correct. Yes, task-based language teaching is a branch of communicative language teaching, and task can include visiting a doctor, conducting an interview, or calling customer service for help. Then assessment is primarily based on task outcome rather than on accuracy of prescribed language forms. The next question is the grammar translation method was developed primarily to teach which languages? Your options are you have to choose the correct combination. So the answer is C, 3 and 4, that is Greek and Latin. It was developed in the year 1845 and was initially used to teach Greek and Latin, and it makes use of the first language of the learner for teaching the target language. The next question is, match the methods of teaching with the person who developed it. This type of question has also been in PYQ, so it's again is very important. So let's see the answer. The answer is the option fourth. Grammar translation method is by B. Sears. Total physical response by James Asher. Silent way by Caleb Gattegno, and communicative language teaching by Michael Halliday. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is not true about natural method? It is also known as direct method. It was developed by Berlitz and Sauce. In this method, participants are refrained from using their native languages. It contrasts with grammar translation method. You have to choose the correct option. Let's see the answer. It's none of the above. It means none of the given options were wrong, so each options were right. And some more features include, it focuses on oral skills, and it contrasts with CJ Dodson bilingual method, since it's the direct method and it's only using the target language. जैसा कि CBSE और ICSE स्कूल्स में होता है, बचपन से ही टारगेट लैंग्वेज यानी इंग्लिश में ही पढ़ाया जाता है, सो ओरल स्किल्स जो है स्टूडेंट्स की ज़्यादा डेवलप होती हैं. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following methods of ELT was developed by Tracy Terrell and Stephen Krishnan? Your options are A. The oral method, B. Suggestopedia, C. The natural approach, and D. Task-based language learning. The answer is C. The natural approach, and they developed it in the late 1970s and early 1980s. It is quite recent. It aims to foster naturalistic language acquisition in a classroom setting, and to this end it emphasizes communication पे ज़्यादा फोकस करता है और ग्रामर स्टडी पे कम. लाइक कम्युनिकेट करे तो ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक्स आर नेचुरल, बट एक्सप्लिसिट करेक्शन नहीं है ग्रामर की. इट एम्फसाइजेस मोर ऑन कम्युनिकेशन, यानी कि फ्लुएंसी पे ज़्यादा फोकस है यहाँ नेचुरल अप्रोच में. The next question is, in which method instructors give commands to students in the target language with body movements and students respond with whole body actions? Your options are A. Situational language teaching, B. The silent way, C. The natural approach, and D. Total physical response, where it's quite evident from the options. The answer is D. Total physical response. It was developed by James Asher, and it is based on the coordination of language and physical movement. And this the listening and responding serves two purposes. First, it is a means of quickly recognizing meaning in the language being learned, and a means of passively learning the structure of the language itself. Then यहाँ पे भी grammar is not taught explicitly, and it is valuable way to learn vocabulary, especially idiomatic terms, that is phrasal verbs. This method is very helpful to teach phrasal verbs and vocabulary. The next question is, which of the following method uses reinforcement for teaching language? Reinforcement is like mainly the positive feedback and negative feedback. कोई अच्छा काम किया तो positive feedback देना है, खराब काम किया तो negative feedback. So options are A. The army method, B. The oral approach, C. The grammar translation method, and D. All of the above. The answer is A. The army method. Again the same method which was based on the behaviorist theory, which is why it has got reinforcement. अच्छा काम किया तो reward दे दो, खराब काम किया तो punishment दे दो. So let's see the next question. Which of the following focuses mainly on listening? यानी कि oral skills पे ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं है, या reading पे भी. तो options are grammar translation method, silent way, total physical response, and the oral approach. The answer is C. Total physical response. The listening and responding with action serves two purposes. It is a means of quickly recognizing meaning in the language being learned, and a means of passively learning the structure of the language itself. The next question is, which of the following methods does not aim at communicative skills? It's quite easy one. The answer is D. The grammar translation method, because it primarily focuses on reading and writing. And that is it for today. If you have any doubt regarding this